When the world grows colder, a message for this generation. We're living in a time where it's easy to see that something in the world has shifted. People are more connected than ever before, yet somehow more divided, more anxious, and more self-focused. Everywhere you look, it feels like love is losing its meaning. Truth is being blurred, and the line between right and wrong keeps getting erased. A long time ago, Paul warned a young leader named Timothy that a day like this would come. He said there would be times of great difficulty, not just wars, disasters, or poverty, but moral decay. Times when people's hearts would grow cold, when selfishness would rise, and when doing what's good would no longer be popular. If you look around, it's not hard to see how real that warning has become. We see a culture obsessed with self. Do what makes you happy. Follow your truth. Put yourself first. But when everyone is focused only on themselves, we stop caring for others. Love turns inward and compassion dies out. We start chasing followers instead of friendships, likes instead of love, and fame instead of purpose. And what happens next? Gratitude fades, respect disappears. Families struggle. People argue more but listen less. We build walls instead of bridges, and we call it independence. Paul also talked about people who would look spiritual but wouldn't actually live it. They'd have the appearance of godliness, but no real power inside. In today's world, that looks like people posting verses or positive quotes online, but treating others with bitterness in real life. It's faith that looks good on the surface, but doesn't change the heart. That's what happens when spirituality becomes a trend instead of a transformation. But here's the thing. We don't have to blend into that. We can choose to be different. While the world chases pleasure, you can chase purpose. While others fight for attention, you can fight for truth. While people build their image, you can build your character. Being different today doesn't mean being weird. It means being real. It means standing up for kindness in a culture that glorifies cruelty. It means showing respect when others rebel. It means living with self-control when everyone else gives in to whatever feels good. And yes, it's hard. Standing up for what's right will always make you stand out. But that's exactly the point. Light only matters when it's surrounded by darkness. When Paul told Timothy to stay strong, he wasn't telling him to judge others. He was telling him to live differently. To not just believe in God, but to reflect His love through His actions, His words, and His choices. That same challenge applies to us. The world doesn't need more people who look perfect. It needs people who are honest, kind, grounded, and real. It needs young men and women who won't be swept away by trends or pressured by crowds. People who know who they are and what they stand for, because when everyone else is losing direction, authenticity becomes a light. When everyone else is chasing pleasure, peace becomes a gift. And when everyone else is trying to be seen, humility becomes power. So yes, these might be difficult times, but difficulty doesn't have to destroy you. It can define you. You can choose to live differently, to live with purpose, with compassion, and with truth. When the world grows colder, be the warmth it's missing. When people lose faith, be the reminder that real love still exists. When things feel dark, be the light that proves hope hasn't gone out. Be like Jesus. Follow, like, and subscribe to Sight Kids for more spiritual growth.